Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to Botany Channel for UPSC examination. Now, the plant you are looking at, this plant is called the Ricinus communis, which belongs to the family called Euphorbiaceae. Now, this particular family, that is the Euphorbiaceae, is given in our UPSC mains examination. Okay, so that we should know some of the examples which belongs to this particular plant family. As you know, there is another topic which is also given in the UPSC mains examination, that is the plants as a petrocrops. Okay, so this plant can also be act as a petrocrop and has this particular potential to generate the certain kinds of the fuels, right? So let us understand some things about this particular plant species. Now if you observe this particular plant, this plant's habit is a shrub type of habit. Okay, there is a main stem, and these are main stems having the typical branching right from the base. So such a kind of the habit is called as the shrub habit. Generally, this is a very fast growing plant and can reach up to the height of 12 meters. The whole plant body is divided into the root, stem, and leaves. There is a taproot system which is present below the ground, and this taproot is responsible for absorbing all the water and providing it to whole of the plant body. Now, after the root, we have the cylindrical stem. If you observe the stem carefully, the rounded stem is there, and this particular rounded stem is responsible for the conduction of water right from the root to the aerial parts of this particular plant. Now, when we observe the leaves, see, very different kind of leaves are there, and these kinds of the leaves are showing the unicosted reticular type of the venation with the alternate phyllotaxy. Okay, how they are coming? They are coming alternatively. See, one of the most fascinating characteristic of this plant is their petioles. Okay, now observe the petioles, how the petioles are there. See, the very long petioles are there, and these long petioles are taking the leaf very far away from this particular plant. Now this far away present leaves are generally able to get the maximum sunlight, and once they get the sunlight, they start to do the photosynthesis, and in the process of photosynthesis they create the food material for themselves. So the petiole, the very long petiole, like a carica papaya plant, this plant also has the large petioles, and these petioles are responsible for taking the leaf to the larger distance so that they can acquire the more and more sun. These leaves and some portion of the stem is used to extract the fuel out of this particular plant. Okay, now the genus to which this particular plant belong, it is called Ricinus. Now this Ricinus genus is a monotypic genus, that is only this one particular plant belongs to this particular genus, that is Ricinus communis is the only species which is present into this particular genus. Now after the flowering, once the flowering is there, generally the monoecious condition is found in the flowers of this particular plant. Now after the flowering, there is a pollination, and pollination is generally of two types, either it's an entomophily or there sometimes the pollination due to the wind as well. Now after the successful pollination, there will be the formation of a fruit. So you can observe the capsule type of fruit, the very spherical type of the fruit is there, and this fruit harbors the seeds which will create the new plant in the next generation. So these seeds also contain a very poisonous compound or the toxin which is called ricin. Okay, ricin is present in these seeds, and this ricin is responsible for stopping the functioning of the ribosomes within the body of living organism. So once the ribosome stops functioning, there will be no protein synthesis, and once the protein synthesis stops, generally there is a death of that particular organism. So this is a poisonous plant. Quite a typical toxin in the form of ricin is present in their seeds. So generally the seeds are avoided, okay, of this plant. Now when we talk about the medicinal importance, there is a huge medicinal importance to this plant because the castor oil is extracted from this particular plant, and this castor oil is used medicinally in a wide array of the conditions. Okay, so this is a Ricinus communis plant which belongs to the Euphorbiaceae plant family, and it can also be the example for the petrocrop. Okay, and can be the source of a castor oil which is used medicinally. Okay, so you should remember this plant carefully. Thank you.